Hello and welcome to our project Head in the Clouds. Here you can see me playing notes, where each note is represented by a cloud. The first few were from a guitar, the next were from a bass, and these are from a xylophone. For reference, these cloud notes are played by pressing the primary button on the right controller. Very intuitive. Now you'll see me connecting these notes together sequentially with the line render being rendered in between. That's like a rainbow between clouds. Notice that when I move a cloud further away or closer to the other clouds, the line render updates to be longer or shorter, and that changes the time between the notes being played, which is an interesting mechanic. Achieved by pressing the secondary button and the trigger on the right controller. Now, doing the secondary button and trigger on the left controller actually removes notes from the sequence. Here's a quick demonstration of grab move, making it easier to navigate. Now, this is me connecting and playing notes sequentially, attempting to do a C major scale. Notice when I play that it's not a perfect C major scale yet, because the two C's are the same, so I can adjust the pitch with a bimanual interaction with both secondary buttons on my controllers pressed. You can see that the pitch has been increased so that the scale works correctly. I now move over to the xylophone example to test the notes and do something similar with a C major scale. Here I showcase both my manual interactions. The first one with the pitch again with the secondary buttons pressed and the distance, and also the volume with the triggers pressed on both controllers and the up and down distance being measured to change the volume. So I adjust the pitch of the C note to be a little higher, and I begin the sequential note process again. Notice a small detail, which is that the line render gets progressively thinner as it gets longer and longer, or near the end, while it's thicker at the beginning. And here you can hear me play all the notes in succession, which is pretty neat. I add these last guitar notes in and get a full um, melody going. I showcase the delete note functionality, which is done with the primary button on the left controller. Again, intuitive because deleting will need to be done often. As a fun extra demo of our functionalities, we decided to add Californication, two parts of it into these two black clouds. And with the distance between them being as such, with the line render, they play in perfect tempo. And I increase the volume to show more of that bimanual interaction. And here I have the help menu popped up because we have a lot of functions and controls, and so being able to spawn this with the help button on our left controller is really helpful. Now this is the adapted pie menu or U menu for easier use to spawn different notes from different instruments, as you can see. Lastly, we have an asterisk button on each instrument in order to be able to spawn fun things like drums, harps, etc. Well, thank you so much for watching.